This presentation is made possible by these amazing individuals and organizations. Whether it was through Patreon, Super Chats, Super Stickers, or by watching, liking, and commenting, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. First up, can everyone hear me? Just let me know really quickly in the chat. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? I don't see any confirmation. Can you hear me? Yes. Ooh, awesome. You guys can hear me. Oh, wonderful. Okay, welcome to the show, everybody. I am Retro Nerd Girl, and this is the international science fiction space, the International Science Fiction Space Station. Woo, tongue tied there for a moment. But I am broadcasting live from this wonderful location in which we are going to be doing an incredible watch party for one of my favorite science fiction movies, Logan's Run, 1976. Oh, we're just gonna have such a fun. Okay, so let me get right into it. You guys can hear me. Got the topic. Let's get the banner down for this. Well, actually, I'm gonna get the banner down after I look at your comments first. So I'm gonna look at your comments first, and then we're gonna put the banner down. And you guys have been really chatting it up in the in the chat quite a bit. Wow, wow, wow. First up, we have Adam, who says Jerry Goldsmith's score is available on the Film Score Monthly soundtrack label. Renew, renew. Oh, nice. Yes, a nice little phrase from the movie, renew. And thank you so much, Adam, for that. Good to see you today. And William Blake Hall is here. Hi, William. Says, hi, Retro Adam, everyone. The YouTube channel Sci-Fi Punisher has Logan's Run in 40 back-to-back clips. Wow, this is awesome. So apart from constantly battling away ads, that should work fine. At least, yeah, at least there's some context there. And Unicorn Rampant Studio is here. How are you? Says, love this movie so much. Used to have a dream that took place in the ruined library with the cats. I was worried about the books being damaged. Oh yeah, I mean, it is. They are looking fragile over there, and the cat's trying to chase me for food. I was just a kid. Oh yeah, those cats were kind of fierce in that movie. They really didn't care. They were just they kind of jumped on everything and everywhere. They really loved that library. And Unicorn Rampant Studios says I was like I think this old guy is related to Santa Claus. He can get us out of here, but these cats are dangerous. Yeah, they were pretty what can I say, rambunctious. Those were some very rambunctious cats in there. And William Blake Hall says Pittsburgh in the house. Yeah, a few minutes of Hustinov's reciting T.S. Eliot was the only cats movie we ever really needed. Oh, yes, that's right. He did recite a few lines from and yeah, that was so cool actually that they put that in the movie. And let's see. Actually I might zoom down with there's quite a few a bit of conversation between you guys, but William did say I think we find Ustinov in the capital where Francis shows up and attacks. Yes, really very something, a very sensational scene. And for those of you who are just watching this for the first time, you don't know any of this. This is not going to make sense until you see the movie. So, luckily for all those who are saying spoilers, not quite yet, because if you haven't seen the movie, you don't know what the heck's going on. But let's see. It will be a lot of fun. Hooper. Um, Oh, Keith E says Hooper 5 is in the lobby with special snacks for people over 30. Ah, nice, nice one, Keith E. Landed that plane. Oh my goodness. And William Blake says, I'm over 60. Can I get double portions? And Rogu is here, says, hello, everyone. Hello, Retro Nerd Girl. Hope everyone is enjoying their weekend. A Logan's Run watch party should make the weekend even better. Oh, yes. Thank you, Rogu. It should. And yes, just so great to see you here in the chat. And we've got our crew, right? We got our crew that is hanging out. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to pass by a few of these. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm passing through a few of them. I will definitely get to read every single thing in great detail later. I do reread all of these, but if there's something that you wanted me to know for sure, do repeat. I don't mind. Let's see. Let's see. Just gonna keep going really quickly, and we just wanted to get to Brooks Peterson. Brooks Peterson says, "Hi RNG. Hi y'all. Made one on time. Oh, made one on time for the first time in a long time. One of my favorite movies. Thanks. Oh, this is so great. I love when that happens. So yeah, would love to know some more of your favorite movies that we could possibly watch as well. But I'm so glad you're able to catch this. And William was saying, joking around, incoming, but not in the bomb sense. Yes. And I tried to use different wording. So just to be mindful of that. And um, and Keith is saying, I think she's reading my mind. I haven't seen the incoming flight information. Yep, I actually had it waiting. I needed to time it out just right. So that way it wasn't too early and wasn't too late. That's happened on occasion where it's like, it's too late. And I end up sending it like while I'm flying in. See. And Unicorn is reminding me, don't forget to check the sound and welcome chat joiners. He's telling everyone who is joining the chat for the first time, hello. And let's see. Um, oh, Sin Havoc is here. Hello, Sin Havoc. Great to see you. Oh my God, I hope you enjoy the watch party today. It's so good to see you. And thank you for the hearts as well. I like hearts. And yes, and everybody who's putting on all the emojis, and don't think that I never notice the emojis because I watch all these back and I notice all the cool emojis. So thank you so much for always putting in cute little emojis for me. And William Blake Hall says, here's my confession. In a half an hour, a watch party for the Abyss begins. However, the Abyss does not have any Jetty Haggadah, so I'll probably stay here most of the time. Well, thank you. I try to provide the most awesome reasons for people to stay on my chats. Uh, oh, and Hungry Jerk is here. Hello, Hungry Jerk. I see that you are now heading to work and get and to get fat. That is so cute. You're adorable. Um, and Unicorn Mama says, you've got ambition. And Sean Ennis is here. So great to see you. Says, happy Saturday, all. Well, happy Saturday to you as well. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's here. Oh my gosh, this is so great. And thank you so much, everybody who is letting me know that uh, that that they can hear me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for letting me know. And William Blake Hall says, all hailing frequencies open retro. The ISFSS is looking fine. Wonderful. I love getting that A-OK. Let's see. And William Blake Hall says, what is it about the name Logan? It's good for a renegade Sandman. It's good for Wolverine. Yes. It's also good for YouTube as well. There's a famous YouTube with the name Logan. So yeah, I think Logan is a good name. Uh, and oh, Volcano is here. It says, hello guys, just finished weathering 3 remaining Iron Hand Space Marines from yesterday. Oh, really? Okay, and they are now ready to maim, burn, and eviscerate traitor scum for the emperor. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. And Sean Ennis says, sorry for the delay in answering, Keith. My remote is sort of broken. Can I blame Hooper? It makes navigating around Amazon problematic. Oh no. And Hungry Jerk says, gotta go. We'll listen at work. Well, thank you so much for supporting. You are just awesome. Really appreciate you. And oh, look, Jack is here. Jack says hello from Texas. Caught this at the drive-in, and it really caught my attention. Read the novel it was based on, and it did not disappoint. also filmed. It was also filmed in Texas. Yes, it was a very famous um, mall that was used in Texas. And there's also a building that, yeah, another building too that had that they used. Really great, um, great stuff there. And let's see. Uh, And William Blake Hall says, my best friend at Michigan State was a huge Logan's Run fan. He made himself a Sandman costume. Oh, that is really cool. I dare not ever try to make a Jessica costume. But it would be fun though. It would be fun. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll be ready for a Jessica costume. But it is fun. I love the idea of dressing up and doing all those things. I used to do a lot of that a long time ago, but not so much anymore because just time, time and there's not enough time in the world to do everything. Yeah, let's see. Uh let's keep going. Sean Ennis says, "Oh, Sean is I had a sort that looked like a Sandman uniform when I was a kid. It was my favorite because I think he meant shirt, right? I said I have a shirt that looked like a Sandman uniform when I was a kid. It was my favorite because of that during the velour craze in the 70s. Oh, yes. I had a shirt like that too. I did. I had a shirt. It was velour and it had like a stripe across. Yeah, I had one too in the 70s. And Major is here. Hello, Major. How are you? I'm getting glasses, yellow, purple diamond waves. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Thank you very much. Um, and let's see. Um, Keith E says that he's hitting the 32 advance button again. I don't know what the you have to tell me what that is. And the major says I once wrote a TTRPG campaign based on Logan's Run and Lord Calvin of Otherwin. Ooh, and well, Sean, and it says Emperor Ming Palpatine, that naked guy. I think it's the Emperor for from the RPG game. It's like I forgot Warhammer, right? Am I correct? Am I correct in saying that that's Warhammer? Um, and Volcano is saying from 40K from Games Workshop. Okay. And Major says also Sandman headquarters in the movies is the backside of the old mobile oil building off I-35. Oh, and wait. William says, Retro, you could try being the world's first sand woman. That would be cool. That would be fun. To make an outfit like that. That would, that would be cute. I haven't seen any, even in cosplay. The Hidden is here. How are you doing? The Hidden says, hi, Retro Nerd Girl. I wonder if Judge Dredd would be considered an evolution from Logan's Run, or is it the other way around? Hmm. I would have to say I'd have to, you know what, I'd have to revisit Judge Dredd again. There is something very similar about those things, being that they're in enclosed cities. They could exist in the same world in separate parts of the country. I think that's possible, right? Because Logan's Run is in Washington, D.C., but I think Judge Dredd is in California, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, they could belong to the same world. And let's see. And Sean and it says, RNG, we are twins, haha. Yes. And Major says, I want Michael Yord's Kaufman robe from this movie. Yes, wasn't it grand? It was just like really elaborate and extravagant, and it looks like it's crazy comfortable. I heard that Michael York actually got to keep that robe which is really cool. And Brogo says, hit the likes button if you haven't done so. Thank you so much for letting everyone know about the like button. If right now, if you're just tuning in, then maybe too early. But as you go along, and if you're liking the content, do consider hitting the like button and do this. Yeah, that's right. Go on ahead and smash the button, or gently tap it, whatever makes you happy. And Volcano says yes, correct. It's Warhammer 40K. Yes, and nerd points. Oh, thank goodness! I still get to keep my nerd card. Oh man, nerd points are so good. And Jack says, "This is one of the few I'd remake." Oh, really? But only if stayed true to the novel, which is the 21st year limit. And the reason for it is there was no rebirth in the novel, just self sacrifice. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's a tough one because the book has a lot more stuff that is socially um there is a lot more socially like not acceptable stuff in there. Basically, they have kids that are doing a lot of things that adults would be doing, and so yeah, that I don't know if that would so work. And I think they did a lot of changes to make it work by aging it up to 30. And the reason why I like the idea of them being 30 is because 30 is just about the age that everybody says, "Oh, you're an old man." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? You got like years and years before you could even consider yourself that." And people already like, and that was definitely true back in the 70s. Like now, um that number is getting is more faded. It's not so much a thing now as it was in the 70s. Like once you hit 30, you really there was no Botox around to help you look pretty. It was just like genetics or that was it. So yeah, it was tough for people back then. So I don't know if I'm ready for 21, because that means that the people who are younger are doing a lot more things that are way crazier from the book. The book was way crazy. And Adrian James is here and says, have you seen other movies that were like Logan's Run in Time and Minority Report? Um, yeah, you know what? I There are a lot of other movies that are like that, but I can't, I can't think of anyone that is as impactful or makes me like say, "Oh, yeah, that was a great movie that used the same concept very well." But I may yell or scream out something that comes to mind, so I'm gonna stew on that thought. But Judge Dredd is a good one where you have this encased world of people. Um, and Sean Ennis says, "I was just being obnoxious. Hello, my name is Sean. I can be a pest." And oh look, Steve's Happy Little Trees is here. It says one of my all-time faves with a big thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm so glad. Yes, this is definitely a favorite of so many people. And Rogu says, this will be a treat for me because I've never seen the movie. You've never seen the movie. Okay, great, great, great. This is wonderful. Um, you're gonna love it. I think we have similar tastes in movies, and so you're gonna definitely love it. So nobody spoil anything too much for Brogu, okay? And oh gosh, there's a lot of comments today. Volcano says Judge Dredd was also created in the 70s. Oh, really? Okay, so this mindset was kind of going around. Thank you, Volcano. And William Blake Hall says, Jack, can you explain that for us? I got done watching Retro's 35-minute review, which touches on the novel. I think we're both wonder I think we both wonder at the rationale for such a low age. Yeah, it gets to be really creepy when they're talking about, like, little kids doing some of the things that they do in the book. It's, like, really, um I'm not sure we're ready for the but I think maybe it will be impactful to see like, sort of like Lord of the Flies, where you see these young kids that are may having to have, you know, this kind of grown-up stuff happening to them, and also, like the Hunger Games. But I feel like 30 was I think it was appropriate for the 70s, but, yeah, it is really, like, a cool concept. If somebody knew how to make it work without making it creepy, okay. Yeah, that would be, like, really awesome. And Volcano says, "No, Mega City, is located in the East Coast of North America," and in Judge Dredd. The East Coast in North America. So, it could be anywhere, like, um, Connecticut, uh, New York. So as long as but it would fit in that, world, wouldn't it? I think so because it's kinda it's like this concealed world. And Rick is here and says, "Hi, RNG and all. I'm between guitar lessons with with two to go. Hope to catch the tail end of the movie. In the meantime, pressing like and wishing you all a happy experience." Oh, thank you so much, Rick. Hope you can join us. Um, later, yeah. Uh, and Sean is asking, taking lessons or teaching guitar. I think it sounds like you're teaching, but that uh, if you're doing multiple lessons at one time, I think so. We're gonna guess. Adrian says, "I would love to see a remake of Logan's Run." Yeah, I just hope that the problem right now, maybe in a while, but I think right now Hollywood Hollywood needs to totally concentrate on how to tell stories. And right now, a lot of this, a lot of them, a lot of these studios are not really focusing on that. They're focusing on numbers and check boxes and things like that. They're not really focusing on really telling a story that is going to really be updated and cool and fun, and really have a lot of people interested. I would suppose that if this was something that they do, they would end up doing a TV show, which I don't know if that's right, because a lot of, unless it was like HBO or Amazon, those 2 I would like, or even Netflix, but it's like it's not a guarantee. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I am not sure that Hollywood would know what to do with this property just yet. But seeing something brand new with that same creative nuance, the to have that gut punch that Logan's Run has, and to also make the same commentary without ruining it. Like it has to be done. It is a very delicate formula that has to be done. It is lightning in a bottle that basically they would be recreating. Um, and William Blake goes, "So the novel was a whole world of Doogie Browsers." I guess you could say there everybody was. Um, so as you get older, you get different colors on your hands. And so if you had red, you were close to 21. So there were already several several levels until you got to 21. But the thing is that you have all these kids living together, and you know, they don't have the same culture as we do today, and everybody's really young. So there was some stuff going on. And then outside of the world, the bubble, if you will, there were other like little factions and little towns, little places where you could go, and they were completely a wreck. I mean, a complete this was it was a complete dystopian situation, and then they went into space. Sanctuary wasn't on planet Earth; it was in outer space. It's really crazy. I won't give away too much because I don't want to also ruin it for anybody who hasn't seen the movie. But I haven't given anything away about the movie in what I just said because the movie takes a different way to go about doing things. And Keith E says, "What do you really know when you're 21? You may know a lot, but I think you know a lot more if you're older." That's all I'm saying. You may know a lot, but you um, every year you live, you learn something incredibly new, and I think 21 is still you're still growing into who you are. And Jack says, like all hit movies, Logan's Run got a TV series. Yeah, it did get a TV series. I never saw it, but some people said they really liked the TV series. And Sean says, sorry for misspelling. My autocorrect is is devious tendency for that. Yes, we're fighting against a lot here, but I'm sure no one is taking it's. You know, we all understand the troubles of trying to tech is trying to help us, but maybe a little too much. And William Blake Hall says, Jack, it's a bit of a challenge. You have to specify a search for Logan's Run 1976 because Logan's Run 77 is straight into TV show. Oh yeah. And Adrian says, yes, I do remember the TV series. It didn't last very long. It ran for only 14 episodes. Yeah, I really want to see it. Just I've never really ever saw it because, when you start talking about TV shows, the quality starts going down just a little. And the Hidden says for your AI list, you should add the movie Deadly Friend 1986. Oh, yep, it was on there. Yep, it was on that list. Thank you for mentioning that, The Hidden. Uh, and William Blake Hall says, Hidden Samantha Pringle, aka BB, was duly noted. Yes, she was. She was definitely noted. And Shannon says, at 21, I knew I was still angry or for not applying the grandfather clause when they raised the drinking age in New York State to 21. My God, were you? It happened to me too. I was just turning 18, and I was like, "Yes, I'm gonna be grown up," and then they changed it to 21 that same year. I was like, "What?" At least you were legal for 6 months. I didn't even get to, you know, I didn't even get it at all. And so let's see, Sean says priorities. And Jack says 21 is probably chosen because it's easier to control teenagers. That's why they make the best soldiers. Ugh, grim truth, but very grim truth. And Burger says, I never saw the movie, but in your opinion, RNG, could they remake the movie and include a Terminator? Oh gosh, no. No, absolutely. They probably could. You could squeeze a Terminator in there. Well, actually, there is a Terminator in there, if you will. You'll see. You shall see soon. Find out. And Keith E says, usually when the government gives you a right, they can't take it back away. Um, yeah, I don't know why they changed things to 21, but I guess they found, people were getting in more trouble, more drunk driving and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't begrudge it at all. I mean, there's one year that I didn't need to, to drink alcohol, so that was cool with me. I mean, if if you still knew the same people or you still could drink anyway. So and it was like just legally you couldn't go to a bar and use your ID to drink. And what is it? Only 3 years that you could finally go to the bar and have a drink. So Volcano says it's called Mega City because it spans almost along the entire East Coast. Just imagine a plate of spaghettis to guess how the highways look as the city also stretches vertically up for miles. Wow. And William Blake says Sandman may be sufficient Terminators unto the day. Oh yeah, those are human versions, right? They are Terminators in many ways, as you may soon find out. And Kitty is like, bro, the Terminator comment. And Castiller says, York was great in this. I will not leave any more comments since I was blocked the last time. What happened? Oh man, you can leave more comments, but yeah, you can leave more comments. I, I don't see. Um, Keith E is specifying what happened. And Brogu says, you can call it Terminators, make Logan's run. Oh, kind of, but in this, you'll find out about the Terminator. There's one in particular that I'm thinking about. And Rashawn Ennis says it was a good role for Richard Jordan too. R.I.P. Richard Jordan, gone too soon. Oh yes, he was really good in this, and I loved his performance in it. Marion says, "What do you really know when you're 21? Where the bar is? Yeah, you know a lot. I think at 21, and kids, I think they have a lot to teach. But I also feel like, when you're 21, you feel like you know everything, but there's so much more to learn, so much more to experience. Life is not as short as 21, that's for sure." And Sean Ennis says, "My tablet autocorrect is awful." Looks around for Hooper, whispers, "No, don't say that." Hooper's my friend. And William Blake Holmes says, "There's a wonderful safe for kids 1963 novel, Trouble at Temple Till, about adults abandoning the kids in their town and how they fend for themselves." Wow, that's a really interesting. Yeah, I'd like to read that. And let's see. And the Hidden says Logan's Run series had a robot that looked like a person. Oh, really? And William Blake Hall says, "For me, Richard Jordan will always be the movie-stealing senator in The Hunt for Red October." Oh, wow. I haven't thought about that movie in years. Yeah. And Shannon says, Donald Moffat, I think his name was, TV series Robot. He was mentioned in your robot series. Was he mentioned in your robot series, RNG? No, we only covered TV. We didn't cover TV. We only covered cinema. So it's just only robots and everything. Yes, thank you, William Blake Hall. It's so great. Thank you for explaining. She was sticking with movies, not TV. But it was. I think it was mentioned. And Jack says in the novel there were a pair of mech eagles, especially flying death machines. There are Terminators in your there are the Terminators in your remake. Yeah. That sounds really cool, actually. And I'm due for a reread of Logan's Run. And Sean and this is all thanks, William Blake Hall. I got to watch the replays. Awesome. Okay, so now we finished with the comments, guys. It's time. It's time. I'm so excited. We are going to let's see. We're going to begin this process right now. Okay, let's change the screen so that way let's add the picture. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm loving this. And let's get that going like that so I can see everything. This is the timer. And so we'll get the timer together. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, we are going to be watching Logan's Run. The way it works is you have your copy and I have my copy, and we watch our copies together. And we use this timer to match up the two copies. Now, before I do that, I want to talk a little bit about this film. Let's see if I can call it up really easy. This is Logan's Run, 1976, PG rated. It does It is a little bit suggestive, but never does it cross the line. It is an hour and 59 minutes. The director for this is Michael Anderson. Uh, and it stars Michael York, Jenny Agutter, and Richard Jordan, who we've already talked about, all three of them during this process. We also have Roscoe Lee Brown playing the part of Box, and we also have Farrah Fawcett playing Holly, and we have Peter Ustinov playing the old man. And you're gonna love it. You're gonna love these guys. It is just so much fun watching this movie and seeing this concept of a dystopian future world. Uh, Now, let me get my copy geared up and ready. Oh, see if I can. Okay, so I've got my copy geared up and ready. I'm going to add some lights so it's not completely dark over here while I'm watching. Let me double check to see if that looks decent. Yes, that looks decent. and uh, all right, so I'm going to do the countdown from 5 to 1. And where I might have said 0, that's when we press. So it's after 1, press. And let me begin. Let's get the, just see that's readable. All right. So is everyone ready? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Behind. I'm a second behind, guys. How's that? How does that work? Perfect. Oh, and while I'm watching, I will not be able to um, see. Oh, sorry, we're reading. Sometimes, oh gosh, that happens so fast. I will not be able to see your comments. Um, but I do have an auxiliary computer or over here where I can sometimes look and see what you guys are saying. So I hope you won't mind that I don't always see your comments. Any newcomers, please let them know of that situation. Oh, and I forgot the tickertade, the banner. There we go. I love this miniature that they're using here to creep up on the city here. Wonderful. And I'll also be um, having a little bit of meal replacement shake that I made. Hope you don't mind. Jerry Goldsmith. Ah, oh, I want to make something like this, like a miniature like this. Ooh, I love this so much. This is one of the best miniatures ever. It's been reused so many times. But wouldn't you just love to live in a city so modern and sleek? I love this so much.
It's not yours anymore. Look at that mischievous smile. I looks at him like, "Accidental." Oh, no. Babies are crying. Oh, this is so pretty. Sorry, every time I see it, I have to say, sorry. I love this stuff. This is great. I've always wanted to live in a place like this. Uh, not the society, though. Just the beautiful is looking. So just to let everybody know, everybody's in these outfits, every color represents a an age group. Ah, I love that hand. I want one. Look at this. Mhm. He's trying to You see how their mentality is like, just do what you're told, and there's no attachments to anybody because that could get you in trouble. And the Sandman, they have, like, a certain amount of prestige around with these guys. I love to see how people move around them. Yeah, I thought that was very interesting how he told her, like, "Do you mind moving over?" Like, I mean, would you do that? I don't know. This is visually stunning. Let's see what you guys are saying. Identify. I love that part. This scene was a nightmare to for them to film, but I think it paid off. For the time, it's really good, but with updated special effects, I'm pretty sure, like, a remake would be, they would do it properly. That's if they chose to make characters like this. It's a lot different in the book. Sometimes you could see the strings. They don't realize that people are, like, dying. With music is very interesting choice, right? I do love their friendship in the beginning here, how they're, like, ridiculously fun together. They're on the hunt. And see, "Oh, Joseph Begay is here. Hi, Joseph. How are you?" The set always reminded me of a shopping mall, which is probably what it was. Yes, it was. It was the shopping mall in Texas. That's what it was. I forgot the name of the mall, but it's a huge mall. This poor guy. Now they're playing with him. They could have shot him many, many times by now. They're just toying with him. They're shooting around him on purpose. Face change. This is what gets everybody in trouble. Look at it. Yeah. See, that's the thing. They believe that they were gonna be renewed in kerosene. So, that's such a cool device. I mean, well, it's not really a cool device, but it's, interesting, cool, mechanism. Well, really gross. But cleans up, it's all gone. Oh, here's that robe everybody loves. It's a great, beautiful, beautiful robe. This is how they got a date in this world. What an outfit. There's hardly anything there. But, Jenny said she was very uncomfortable and did not like it at all. And William Blake Hall says, "Yikes, instant cremation." Yeah, yeah, he doesn't understand what he's doing. Yeah, everybody's so brainwashed, they have no. It comes in with 2 girls. Logan steals the girls away. That's so pretty. That cool breeze looks so nice. Oh, guys. Oh, this is the cool part. I always think, like, all this stuff looks very Star Warsy. Looks really Star Warsy. You get to all the gray walls with, like, blue lights coming out the back. I see what you guys are saying. William Blake Hall says, "Retro, whenever you see it, you may appreciate 1973 Sleeper. There's a lot of good elements of Logan's Run. Cheaper though, with and Woody Allen ain't Michael York." Okay, and Clute is great. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen Clute. I think I've also seen Sleeper, but it was so long ago. So long ago. I always loved the computer's voice. Identify. And this is all from, like, their running computers. The computers run everything. Yep. Yeah, he's just realized that nobody gets renewed. Don't put your hand in there. Don't let them change your status. He's gonna do it. No, that was your mistake, Logan. That's messed up. Poor guy. Ooh. I like that when the answer is no, the computer says nothing. Oh, man. Oh, Joseph Gay says, "I kinda always had a crush on the voice of the computer." Yes, she has such a wonderful voice. It's very soothing, voice, but, we know that sometimes what she has to say is not soothing. I mean, I love the aesthetic of this world. It's really pretty. And there's hints of Star Wars, pre-Star Wars, and just hints of, like, just something so beautiful, so unique. He was trying to talk to his friend, and he just didn't wanna talk. This is what the computer wanted him to do, was was to run and infiltrate. She's heard of Sanctuary. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Ah, a lot of people have, like, the thinnest layer of stocking to match the color that they're wearing. Really, it's really like, whoever put this together was just pushing every lump envelope. A lot of the people who are working, uh, in the city, they are definitely not they're over 30, that's for sure. Look at these 2. Uh-oh. He's done that before, right? He's got, like, a whole procedure. That's not his first time. He gave her an out. He told her that she can go, home. So he did try to get her as an easy out. They just grabbed that lady and pulled her out of the car. Oh my god, I want a little miniature city like this. Oh my god, it's so cute. Guy said it's so adorable. Um, William Blake says that yeah, that woman sitting with Jessica over 30. Oh yeah. I mean, she looks good, but definitely over 30. He's like, "What? Where do you get these crazy ideas?" Oh yeah, the cathedral where the delinquents are in the book is just far more savage. They toned it down quite a bit. Ah, what a view. I almost wanna, like, get, like, a picture of just that and put it on a wall and pretend it's my view. Sealed inside with the savages. Aw. It's called bait. She's stealing. It is decoy. You're in a scary place like that, and the little cute little thing comes out. Oh, it's a decoy. And you see all of the people that they all those colors up there, and green and red, those are people who they've killed and taken their clothing. Oh, Billy. Getting in his mind. One dude is crying climbing a pole. Not too bad. They survived the first challenge. I don't know, I would pick up that little makeshift blade of his and like, "Okay, well, at least I have something to help me out here." It's in a wild place. And this lady is beautiful, but definitely not definitely not under 30. This is really the interesting part. Oof, he's in a tough situation. Aw. I love this story so much. It fascinates me every time I see it. Sorry. It's just like but now she's on board fully. She's like, "Okay, let's try to help this guy and these 2 killers." It's Farrah Fawcett, guys. She's like Oh, man. I love this movie. When are we gonna get to dress like this? This is gonna like, I love the outfits everybody's wearing. Not sure if they're that comfortable. Sean, and William Playcall says, "Farrah Fawcett asks you to get on the table, you get on the table." She's, like, totally, like, hitting on him this whole time. I always wondered what face they were gonna give him. I like how upbeat he is, when he's, about to do his job, but, and how he's not, um, cheerful when he's not being a doctor, so to speak, or speaking personally. Very great acting, I think. That has gotta be the scariest thing. This is what changes it, yeah. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh my gosh. How are they avoiding those? Oh, no, poor guy. Defeated by his own contraption. Bam! Oh, mm. They're on the run for sure now. The Love Shop. See, this was a little bit much for PG though, don't you think? I think this was slightly a little bit much for PG. Oh, poor girl, she's devastated. Oh, no. I do not like to see my dear, Farrah Fawcett cry, that's for sure. Oh, poor little poor little guy, he's like, "Oh, man." He is crazed right now. A Sandman was right in his grasp, right underneath his own nose. You should have seen all the signs that was gonna say that he was gonna run, right? That's probably all the things that was running through his mind right now. So he's furious. One of his own people. Yeah, I don't know how this ended up being PG. To be honest, they don't actually show you a whole bunch, but it still implies. There's Francis fumed with anger. Ah. It's hilarious, isn't it? Yeah, this is not PG. That is not PG. How did it get away with a PG rating? I it it lost them. Such an interesting design in that place. I love these little byways and stairways and things. It makes it feel very tactile and real. Um, Not everything has this glossy veneer, but you get into like the bowels of the inner workings of things. Love that. So this is what makes me suspicious of Logan. He lets them know, like, exactly where he is. A lot of instructions. Let's see. Oh, William Blake Hall says the clip says the doctor's laser is called a sculptor. Cool. They don't care. Isn't Jessica one of them? They do this to her, huh? Uh, yeah, William Blake Hall says everything hinging on Holly is a bit cringy, but I guess it works. Yeah. It still doesn't understand make they should still be mad at him because he did kill the doctor. That was not a misunderstanding. It's love. All right, run. Yo, run, 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 run. The Sandmen are here. He called them. He really did. He called them. Oh, Holly died. It's offering. It's offering him. I love it. Now he's really pissed. He gave him an offer. He's like, "Okay, and we can put this all behind us as long as you kill her. Yeah, kill her." And right now, I think Logan's too wrapped up in, like, I think they're wrapped up in each other, I think. Oh, no. I lost it. This is convenient, though, right? They lose the one that is around her neck. It's a smidge convenient, that I would say. Not the worst convenience. Sometimes it can be too convenient, but, yeah, I'll let that one slide. I love, like, all this inner working stuff. Oh, Sean Ennis says, water treatment, desalinization plant, it works. That's right, he's still tracking them. Oh, no, I'm buffering? Oh, no, stop buffering. That's the only problem with streaming is buffering. Ugh, so I may be a few seconds behind you guys. Oh, Joseph Begay says there's no turning back now, right? Yeah. How would you even know how to turn back, at this point? Oh, yeah, how they get out of this is always tricky. Holy moly. Yes, close it. Smart idea. They almost found this by accident, right? Oh, it's getting colder. They hardly have any clothes on. Oh, it's making me cold just looking at this, which I need because it's very hot right now. Ooh. Can anyone else imagine the cold? And she's like practically almost barefooted through this whole process. Oh, that looks so pretty though. Oh, very pretty. Magical. A fitting place for the ice queen, right? Moonbeam 87 is here. Hello. How are you? Oh, how did they give this a PG rating? I don't get it. Oh man. You could see some of the crew in the back in the reflection of the box. If you watch, if you sometimes you could see some of the crew in the reflection. You see the actor's face underneath a little bit. Logan's. He's, like, laughing. This isn't the best, special effects they tried for the day. What I mean, it was the '70s. They did the best they could, but on the most part, they did some of the other special effects are pretty good. Sunrise! They've never seen it before. Ooh, so nice. I do like when they go outside. And, all those people who died at the hand um, of Box, well, no one no, there was no one who was a Sandman, 'cause, because, um, Logan was a Sandman, had a gun, that was the only reason why he was able to survive that. You would think, like, seeing all of this stuff would make him, like, convert him. He's still going after Logan. Everything hurts. I hear you, girl. I'm like that too sometimes. I'm like, "I hate outside." She Anybody feel like that sometimes? I go outside, I'm like, "I hate outside." Oh, man. John Gay says, "Imagine, the shock of seeing the sun for the first time would have on a person." Yes, after that. And also says, "I hate outside." My wife has the same as is the same way. Yes, me too. There's so many things you can't, control about outside, like bugs and all sorts of stuff. And of course, the hot beaming sun on your skin sometimes, but, um, sometimes it's nice to be outside when there's a cool breeze and watching the sunset. And no bugs. There's a love story in here, guys. Yep. He's trying to be hopeful for her. So sweet. So sweet. My heart. Ah! So sweet. I love these little moments because they never experience this kind of before in their world. It shines upon you. You're not supposed to really get close to other people like this, especially Sandman. He doesn't seem to mind that outside. That is so cool. Aw. Oh my god. Stop it, guys. You know how I love a love story. Oh, man. Oh gosh. My eyes are leaking. Sorry about that, guys. And this is really cool. Yeah, these guys have been living outside, for all this time, in the elements. So I'm sure they're really, really exhausted and hungry too. I think when I saw that scene of them walking towards those monuments, I was like, "Ah, so they're in Washington, D.C." Really cool. They have a combination of matte paintings with actual places, actual, like, sets. Yeah, the big shocker. Another matte painting. They're like old. You can pretty much pick any one of those houses and just hunker down. Oh, wow. Oh, that just reminds me of another part of this that's really gets me. I might cry because it's so good. I don't think they did too bad of a job with the mixture of, matte paintings and live action. I think they did well. I think um, it doesn't look seamless though, as I can tell, but I think I think they did a good I think they did a good job. Let's see. Moonbeam says, "It's okay. It's about as cats with credits." Oh, I can't see the other part. Joseph B. Gay says, "Now, to see something that represents someone being old, it's actually a good representation of the wisdom." Oh yeah, yeah, it is, and it's really. I agree, 100%. Uh, and I always, think about legacy and ooh. And so much to learn. I love the way they look, and she's never seen a cat before. She's, like, freaked out. Not to mention that cat is making one of the scariest noise, like, "Meow." This is our friend here. They don't know. Is he friend or foe, huh? Friend or foe? Friend or foe. Again, another incredible matte painting. Look at the way he's, like, coming closer. Well. Oh, he's so cute. I love it. He doesn't know anything about what they're talking about. He's so cute. He's like, it's got the mind of a child. I hope so, yeah. It's just the best answer. Oh my. He's so adorable. No, and nobody's touched his face since he was probably was a kid. He's got his Jellicle cats, huh? Cats. Just a place, you know? So adorable. Right in there. You better show me yours. Look at how cute. Jellicle cat. More T.S. Eliot. Uh, I'll give you a cat for a stone in in the hand. Yes. So I'll give you one of my best cats. Yeah, this belongs to the people. They're like, "What?" He is. A lot of people mention the fact that they're in, Washington, DC, but these guys they have British accents, so I always thought, like, how do they figure that out? Oh, she's broken. Oh, he's so cute. Family. Yo, he's mad. Yo, he's flipped. I thought he was gonna hurt her seriously. He's This scene is so wild, everybody. It's one of my favorite scenes. It is so wild. It's insane. The cats are like quiet. Something's up. Yo, so she threw away the gun, so now he has to deal with him man to man. Ah! Jessica, smart move from Jessica, huh? That girl is thinking, that that cat was hurt in that process, okay? And I don't approve. Oh no, oh no, oh no, it's buffering. No. Okay. let's continue. I think he did a Spartan kick to the chest just now. This is so visceral. Ah, it's brutal. Ow! It's like throwing books at him at this point. Oh, no. Holy moly. Oh, yes, that's right, he's got the flag now. Ugh, he has the upper hand. Uh, tosses him over. He's gonna spear him, oh, no. Ah, oh, ouch. I felt that. Ah, that's brutal. That was his brother, you know what I mean? Ooh, horrible. So heartbreaking. Ah, ugh, ugh, breaks your heart a little bit. 'Cause the yes, Moonbeam 87 says, "Poor Francis 7," I know. I mean, even though he was crazy and insane, he drank the Kool-Aid. He drank the Kool-Aid. Um, and Sean Ennis says, "Oh, wait, I forgot about that whole sequence." Wasn't it? Yeah. It's really actually really good, and that fight scene was just makes a good point. Oh, they're so cute. Aw. Oh, he's so sweet. He ran out of mice, and so that's why they left. He he has so much knowledge for them to gain, too. He's teaching them. Oh, so sweet. Oh, I'm getting like, oh my god, I'm getting teary-eyed, guys. Aw, that's just so sweet, guys, don't you? Oh, I'm a sentimental one, and I love this story for giving us the sci-fi element and the heart too. Ah, how do they do that? How do they do that? That is so scary, but also pretty, like, imagine walking down those stairs. He said to his cats, "That's the moment." He's so excited. I do love the part where he's like, they're like, "Beloved wife, beloved, husband," and, he's like, "Oh, beloved son." You gotta hold your breath for a long time with this one. Just so imagine, like, filming that, what a pain in the neck that must have been trying to film that underwater. They may have done it under a tank. I don't remember reading that, but they may have done it under a tank. It's just exhausting and having to hold your breath for all that long as an actor. Oh gosh. There's a lot of composite shots here I am noticing. It's really interesting. All right, guys, it's carousel day. See what you guys are saying. Shannon says the way that the water is roaring behind them reminds me of Poseidon Adventure. Yeah, it does. Yeah. I always thought this part was kinda they're like, "Yeah, right." That's why they get captured. Let's see. Sean Anna says, "Logan just got the cool story, bro. Brush off. Cool story, bro." Her real review is here. Hi, how are you? Says that she's gonna be right back. She's gonna finish dinner. Yum. Now this guy is definitely over 30, right? Oh my god, man. I'm sure it was really tough for them to try to find the right actors for this, though. I thought that that was so creepy when I was little. I was like, "What is happening?" There is no sanctuary. Uh, the computer does not like this answer. Logan's just too fast for them. Like, wow, collateral damage. Woo! The entire city is just disintegrating almost. Woo! Oh, he built himself a little fire. It's quite a startling visual, all those people coming down to see him. They're like, "Who the heck?" I would get so claustrophobic right then, like, all these people coming towards me, I'm like, "Whoa, back it up, everybody." But I always loved this part, this is so sweet. Michael York is so good at doing expressions without speaking, as his theater background. He's so cute. I like the way he just, like, does, like, her hair, like, just to like, it's just so sweet. So sweet. Oh, he's so happy. Nice. You ever think that if anybody, like, decided to stay in the city to, um, just out of, like, reflex, just because they just didn't know how to start off fresh, they just were like, "Okay, I just wanna stay in the city." Oh, man, what a wonderful movie. Oh gosh, thank you so much for spending this time with me. This was excellent, excellent, excellent. Um, oh wow. I'm just seeing this now. Joseph Begay. Oh, thank you so very much for this very large super chat. Thank you. Definitely reminds me of the exhibits at Lawrence Hall's of Science exhibits for holograms. Oh, really? Never saw that. Never heard of that actually. The Lawrence Hall of Science exhibits for holograms. So cool. Thank you so much. And to say a quick little thank you, let me just do this. Um, here we go. Yes. Oh my God. I love that song. I was like, let's see. Oh, and also Unicorn Rampant Studio. Thank you so much. Says they could have made a TV show spin-off from Carousel, a different cast of characters enjoying their last moments every episode. Oh, wow. Morbidly, but interesting. It could be sort of like a Black Mirror episode on loop. But yeah, like what would you do with your last, few days of entertainment? What would you do? How would you live your last moments? Especially in this like hedonistic world of in the dome, that they were truly living hedonistically. So yeah, okay, I have one for you. You know what? I am going to do this one. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I'm gonna surprise you with something brand new and different. Well, not absolutely brand new, but different for ones I usually pick for you. Yay! Oh man. All right, let's see if I can get to see some more comments that you guys have left. Okay, thank you so much for all of the incredible comments. Um, let's see. I'll start here. Moonbeam says Michael York was over 30 when this film came out. Yes, he was. A lot of them are almost over. A lot of the people that were in this film were over 30. And I think they had some problems casting just the right person. Just the right people for the right age group. So obviously you could see a lot of the guards and things. They were definitely over, like some of them were in their 40s clearly. And Unicorn Memphis theme song carousel. Let's do it, just once. and William Blake Hall says, that was a return of Arkran's Red Hour, another Kirk versus Computer showdown. Oh, this must be something that you guys were talking about earlier. Well, sorry to interrupt that. But Sean Ennis is commending you on your memory, William Blake Hall. And Moonbeam says, well, they made a TV show to Logan's Run, but it was filmed outside. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I remember scenes, a couple of scenes of everything that was going on outside. And yeah, I will, I think I'm going to check it out one of these days. I think I've been ignoring it because it's like, it's not the movie, but I think it's due for like a little look-see. I'd like to reminisce about the 70s. And Unicorn Rampant Studio says, non sequitur, non sequitur. And Shannon says, uh, I'm not sure what this means. Are you of the body? And William Blake Hall says this could be a great ad. Everyone come to the water gardens in Fort Texas. Yes, that was the water gardens and a real place that you can actually go to. And Moonbeam 87 says, does not compute, does not compute. It's not an apple. And let's see. Um, and let's see. I am gonna zoom down just a little bit. And Shannon says they're blowing up the mall. It's almost lost. It all is lost. Run for your lives. That yeah. I hear you. John Vigay says meeting of the president with the past is moving to me. The meeting of the present and the past is moving to me. Yeah, I do love the that we have this guy who definitely has a whole bunch of information to share with everybody. He was like teaching them slow, being a guide and a actual like mentor to them. Showing them about the way things used to be before all of their entire world that they know. Unicorn said they had a really crazy future back then. Yeah. And some I don't know who was it said that said they had the best future was the future is not like it used to be. Um, Meaning that the people from the past had a grander view of what the future would be like. Um, and Sean Ennis says, "Old man has groupies. Awesome, yeah." And Brooks Peterman says they want to know where he got the firewood. Yeah, that might be that they're like fire. We need we need to take care of ourselves out here in the outside. And William Blake Hall says, meanwhile, over at the abyss, Mary Elizabeth Master Antonio is about to voluntarily drown. And I would stay in the city. Why let it go to waste, right? It's a great structure. It's just unfortunately the computer was running it poorly, but otherwise um it's a shelter, right? And Jack says, a great watch for a great movie. RNG went to the springs where Jessica and Logan take their swim twice back in the 80s. Oh, wow. Yeah. William Blake also says, outside, yuck. That's how I feel about it sometimes. I'm like that girl, like I hate outside. And Shannon says, we can't abandon the food court, can't we? Oh no, we can't. And Brogy says, Retro, thank you for this watch party as well as all the other streams that you do. I love college football and I would rather spend my Saturdays here with you, wonderful people. Thank you, RNG. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that you said that. Thank you so much. Well, you definitely enjoy college football. Um, and DOA is here saying hello, everybody, and hope you're doing well, DOA. And Adrian James says it great movie, isn't it a great movie? Just so much context. I found some new things today when I was watching it. Every time I watch it, there's something new and exciting, and it always gives me the feels, you know? It always gives me the feels, like a sci-fi movie with a love story gives me the feels. What more can you ask for? And Unicorn Maverick Studio says, I would definitely get the last laugh by ending it before the carousel. Oh no! And Gem. And then uh, Sean, and it says um, interesting collection of films Amazon is suggesting after watching this. Lots of movies RNG recently covered. Yes, and what they suggested to me to watch was Soylent Green, which I was like, oh, well, soon we're gonna do Soylent Green soon. And William Blake says, moonwalking ages uh, moonwalking ages since I saw that. Yes, moonwalking, yes. And oh no, oh my gosh. Joseph Gay says this movie moves me like the ending of Soylent Green. Oh yes, was it? And so I think the if I'm not mistaken, the ending to Soylent Green, at least that one part, and I won't ruin that part for anybody, is how Carousel kind of was kind of like in the book, not entirely, but it wasn't a big deal of like people floating to the ceiling and exploding like they did in this movie. And Joseph, thank you so much for a wonderful super sticker. Oh my God, I really appreciate all the love you're giving my channel. Thank you so much. Again, I want to try to find a really good thank you for you because uh, that is incredible. I really appreciate it. Let's see. I want to do this one. Oh, I love that song, and I love that clip too. Oh my gosh. Yes, once again, thank you, Joseph Begay. I really appreciate all of your love and attention that you give to the channel. Absolutely. Um, Thank you. And Sean, and it says, rush out and I gotta rush out. Have a good night, all. Another fun stream. Thank you so much, Sean, and I really appreciate you being here. And yeah, definitely have a great night. I'm actually going to try to include that into the closing. Really appreciate. Thank you. And Jessica Gay says, thanks for this walk through this wonderful movie. Yes. Oh my God. It is. I wish I could do it again. Like, can we start over and do it again? I do love Logan's Run so very much. And it's starting, I'm trying to see, like, is this my favorite sci-fi movie? Because I'm like, I thought Terminator would be is my favorite sci-fi movie, and it really does have a lot of things, but like for the pure sci-fi element, like Logan's Run, it just hits me in a certain way, and it has something to say about aging. It has something to say about trusting society blindly. It has something to say about also like the authority, trusting authority. Yeah, I mean, these guys also, it also has something to say about your lot in life. Like, do you let other people pick your lot in life, or do you pick your lot in life? Um, and here we have this guy who is this Sandman who is, he's like, you know what, I love being a Sandman, but do I have to be a Sandman? And he's questioning everything. And it's just wonderful. Question life, question everything. Jack says, I found the paperback book rack I found the paperback in a book rack at school. It had the movie artwork on the cover. So imagine my surprise when it was the novel itself. Still have it. Ooh, wonderful. Wonderful. Oh gosh, it's those little things from your childhood that you never forget. Like I remember getting the book Dune and just loving it so much. It's like, what is this insane world that they're that I'm reading about? Um, and let's see, Moonbeam says, yeah, Peter Ustinov was the oldest cast member. I'm sure. And when it says, uh, uh, great death scene for Farrah Fawcett. Oh, yeah, I didn't like that she died in it, but you know, I guess they had to kill everybody from that group, but it breaks your heart a little bit. And William Blake Hall says, Joseph, this ending reminds me more of the ending of Wally. Ooh, I think Soylent Green leaves us all in deep trouble. Oh, I see what you mean. I think he was talking about. I mean, in my opinion, the reason why I would consider it similar is because of that. It is. I don't want to give away anything, but the way older gentleman in Soylent Green, how he passes on, and has that music playing and all that stuff. Um, There's like I can't wait till we look at Soylent Green actually, but Wall-E, what a movie. I just love Wall-E. And I could see what you mean. The hopefulness at the end of Wall-E is much like the hopefulness at the end of this movie. They're going to somehow start to undo the damage that was done to them. Again, I love your comparison to Wall-E because with Wall-E we have this group of people in this world that's secluded and they've kind of created themselves in their own dome in outer space, right? Ooh, I think you hit the nail on the head there with something. Um, and Moonbeam says, Soylent Green is an awesome film from 1973. Yes. And Brogu says, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone. Oh, you too. You enjoy your weekend. Um, and um, and have fun. Definitely. Uh, and probably as you would normally tell everybody, just make sure to tell someone you love you care about them. I'm stealing that from you, Brogu. And Moonbeam says, "Take care of yourself, Brogu, and everyone. You're everyone's favorite Yoda." And William Blake Hall says, "Metropolis and Logan's Run are weirdly similar, in that they are about an entire city learning how to love." Ooh. I love that analogy. Very nice. Um, and Moon says, I won't be here next week. I'm going on vacation. Well, enjoy your vacation. Have fun. That's incredible. I want I haven't had a vacation in so long. But yeah, and Moonbeam says, so Roth in uh, Soylent Green was Edward G. Robinson. Yes, very great performance and role, and yes, excellent, excellent job in that movie. And yeah, so I haven't posted anything yet, but I do have quite a few um, events. Um, watch parties happening, or no, sorry, not watch parties. I have a few things happening next week, so I'm gonna go through the live streams that I'm gonna be doing next week. Um, gosh, I'm trying. There we go. Um, let's see if I can find it really quickly and efficiently. Um, so on Wednesday, we're going to be talking about Ahsoka, episode 5. and a little bit of the news. At least we'll be going over the box office. The news has been very quiet lately, but there's a couple of things maybe we can discuss. And then on Friday, we're gonna look at our favorite animated movies for kids. That should be fun. And as our retro discussion. And then on Saturday, we are going to be looking at the movie that you guys have been asking me to look at for so long, which is Silent Running 1972. I heard I need to have tissues for it. I will get tissues. And if it is anything like I think it's going to be, based on like the fact that you guys have great taste in movies, and like the last one that you guys recommended to me, Outland, was outstanding. Loved it. I think I'm in for a real treat. I think I'm in for a real treat. So it will be the first time I'm watching that movie, so that will be a lot of fun for me. I can't wait. And I don't get to see a lot of movies for the very first time with you guys, so I am super super excited for that. And then if we can just go through other watch parties that are in the lineup, I've got the Lost Boys on the 30th of September. I've got the Mummy 1999 um, on the 7th of October. Then we have Night of the Comet, October 14. Um, mm, October 21st, Beetlejuice, 1988. And to close out the end of the Halloween spooky movies, I will be doing Dracula 1931 on the 28th of October. So I think we got a nice little lineup of spooky movies that are entertaining, fun, and I think it's a good mix. We're spanning all through different eras of time as well. We're not just stuck in one era. So I think that's going to be part of the fun, is bouncing around different eras of terror, eras of terror. Oh man, I have too much fun with this. Oh man, and so let's see, and let's see. Yeah, I was all caught up, and then I lost it. Let's see. Jack says, in the novel you reported to a sleep facility for your end. No rebirth, just self-sacrifice, but that allowed society to give to live with the resources available. Its creator embraced it at 21. Yes. And that was, there's a similar thing like that in, in Soylent Green. Not to give anything away, but it's gonna be moving no matter if I explain it to you and you watch Soylent Green for the first time. It's gonna be really, really powerful. So I don't think I could explain it, but that was the similarity that was between, the book's version of um, of Logan's Run and Soylent Green. I got stuck there for a second. What anybody called Silent Run, and soon after Soylent Green, prepare to be depressed. Oh no! Okay, we'll cheer each other up and keep each other going. And Joseph goes, have a great week, everyone. It's weird that Logan's novel that continued the story went really weird. It did. It went very weird, and went to outer space, I think, and it was really wild. But in a way, I almost want to see that a little bit. I almost wish they had continued on so we could see a little bit of the weirdness. Um, and Jax says, "Silent Running, get ready for tears in the rain." Oh no! Oh gosh, guys, am I gonna be crying a lot? This is gonna be really hard. Oh man. Okay. I gotta brace for it, huh? I only my son focus on the cute robots. Oh no, is that gonna make me cry even more, even harder? And William Blake Hall says, "Abyss watch party just wrapped up. I'm gonna be like 32, and anyone want to be 33?" Um, and yes, all right, guys. I'm so glad that you like the lineup. And we discussed a whole bunch of movies that I am planning on. That I asked you guys to choose some movies, and I definitely did like them. If you guys have any more, just go ahead and email me any more of your requests, or things that you think would make a good watch party for everyone. But on the most part, I have a long list that I need to catch up with, and I think this is going to close us out for today. Um, so I do have a 3-minute video that you can leave your last comments. If you want to say goodbye to anyone in the chat that you want to say goodbye to, anybody, if you wanted to say anything to me, go ahead and do so. And also any last words or comments that you feel you want to just slide in there before the stream ends. All right, guys, I am out of here. Without further ado, I bid you adieu, and I will see you in the next video.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.